Alright, good morning. Welcome to a day in my life. Today we're going to be running 21 miles and then just dealing with ramifications later. Alright, so at this point we're 4 weeks out from the Quad City Marathon. So we're up early this morning. It's almost 6:30. We're waiting for the sun to come up and then we're taking off to run 21 miles. Which at this point I might as well just run the marathon because we're 5 miles away from doing the actual marathon. So before we do our run, I want to go over briefly my fueling strategy. So right now, I got some of this carb electrolyte mix that I got from Amazon. I tried. Scratch is the brand. So that's carbs plus electrolytes. I had one of these this morning, and then Sylvia's going to bring this to me occasionally throughout the run. So that's for our hydration. And then for our gels here, we got a couple different kinds. First of all, the Huma Chia energy gels are what I'm using. So berries and pomegranate is the flavor. It's double electrolytes, and I'm going to take one of these at mile 4, and then I got another one I'm going to take at mile 8. After that, Huma raspberry flavor. So this gel is caffeinated, and I'm going to take this at mile 12 and then mile 16. So 4 gels total, and that should be enough to get me through, I think, with the carb electrolyte mix as well. All right, I don't know what I was thinking, but we're going to be doing this 21 miles on a 1.2 mile loop. So that's like, I think if you do the math, it's 18 or 19 laps in a circle. So that's going to be really boring, but I definitely did not bring shoes to run at the reservoir, which is a 4.5 mile loop. So I think we're just going to go for it. It's going to be very boring, but honestly, for these kind of runs, boring is good. Just get into a rhythm, do the same thing over and over again, and that keeps it simple. So there's not much variation in what I'm supposed to do. All right, so shoes we're running in the Nike Invincible Run 3s. These are by far my favorite shoes. I kind of just use them for long runs, short runs, anything. I ran in them for the half marathon, and I'm going to run in them for 21 miles as well. I do want to mention as well, I feel like this is one of the cleanest brands of gels you can get, at least when it comes to the ingredients. So if you're looking for something a little healthier, if you're going to be consuming a lot of gels, really recommend this brand. All right, taking a short breather here. Sylvia's back from the gym with my carb and electrolyte mix, so we're going to get some of that. And then, I hate to be that guy, but I'm seeing tropical smoothie in there, so I might have to snag a quick sip. What'd you get?
Same thing as always.
Kiwi quencher with whey protein?
Yes.
That's a good option.
Kiwi quencher with whey protein.
Great option. All right, mile 8, time for gel number 2 here. And so far, the first 8 miles, all of our times have been sub 10. So we're still on pace for what we need. Like I said, ideally, I'd like to go 9:40, but that depends on how we do the next couple. Doing good. We'll check in again at mile 12 for our 3rd gel. Overall, for being 9 miles in, I'm feeling pretty good. Pace-wise, we're doing really good. I think my right ankle and my right hip flexor are starting to get tired, but nothing's really hurting too bad, so we're definitely in control right now. I just want to get to mile 12 as quick as possible. All right, taking a short walk break here, grabbing gel number 3. We're at 13.4 miles, so over half marathon at this point, which feels great, but that means we have 7 miles to go, so a lot of work left. I deviated from the path and I went on a back road away from the park, and that was a huge mistake because the whole pavement was like slanted, so my ankles just had a weird turn, and that's the one that's already hurting, so that was not a good idea. But we're back on the main roads. We're just going to do 7 more laps and we'll be done. Finally finished up here. 3 hours, 20 minutes was our total. Again, our plan said we wanted to go under 9 minutes and 40 seconds per mile average, and we got 9 minutes and 32 seconds. So we had some really good paces, some really good miles. I felt terrible the last 3 miles, but from like a breathing standpoint, I feel like I could keep going. But the knees, the hip flexor, the ankles, those were on its way out. Really happy to be done. And that's also crazy to think that 5 more miles would have been a marathon. So I think our fueling strategy was excellent. The gels, the electrolytes, the carb stuff, I think it worked really good. So when we hit the full marathon, 26.2, we're just gonna repeat that strategy. Today might be a great day. Thank you. All right, so at this point, I'm just kind of laying down for a little bit because my body is aching quite a bit. My legs hurt really bad. Sylvia made me a protein smoothie with grass-fed whey. And now I'm drinking some post-run electrolytes to kind of refuel. I feel like on these longer runs, a lot of times I've been noticing that I'll get headaches and just feel really crappy if I don't get electrolytes in, even though I already had some this morning. I typically just, right after I work out or right after I run, I can't find anything that sounds good. Like food right now sounds disgusting. Pizza, burgers, nothing sounds good. But smoothies, cold stuff, that's like really easy for me to get down. So probably the first hour or two after I run, it's just a smoothie and then fluids, and then eventually pizza or burgers or sushi is gonna sound really good. So since I did get this run done, I am gonna pick something fun, and we're gonna pick out, I don't know, maybe Five Guys, maybe just pizza, maybe sushi, we'll see. But I'm probably gonna pass out and go back to bed. All right, coffee number 2 for today is gonna be just whole milk, a bunch of ice, and then a double shot of the organic Peru espresso. Very simple, very straightforward. I just wanna taste coffee. I'm not into all the sweetness all the time. Not that it doesn't taste good, it's just sometimes I just wanna taste more coffee. So this is our coffee that we're gonna take on the road because we're going to Costco. I bet you didn't see that coming. And to ensure that I don't feel crappy, yes, again, we mixed up some more electrolytes and a little bit of the carb mix in there as well. So carbs plus electrolytes, we're taking that hydration mix with us. I have just the slightest bit of a headache, and I always get them after these big runs. My phone says that I burned 2,700 calories, the Coros app with my watch. So I don't know if that's accurate, but let's just say it's off by 700. That's still 2,000 calories burned. And we were sweaty enough that there was like white, like salt pieces on my face. It was really nasty, but I know we have some replenishing to do, so we're gonna focus on that. This is like my second time going to Costco ever. We're just going with my mom because she has a membership and Sylvia needs a desk, and we're gonna pick up some bulk food. So we're gonna go do that, and I'm gonna bring you with me. Pardon our AC running, but tonight's meal, orange chicken from Costco. This was one of the samples that we got to try, and it was really good. Actually, there's only one left. I tried it, so this is her first time trying it, but that sounds good. After the Columbus Marathon, that was like the first meal I had. It's the only thing that sounded good, other than just like electrolytes and maybe a smoothie or something. We're chilling on the porch. It's still really hot, so it's kind of been one of those shifts where it's, what, 55 when we started the run, and now we're up to 86. And the sun is finally going down, so glad we got our run done early. I'm just kind of at this point over evening runs, especially since the marathon's early in the morning, so we're going to continue to stick to that pace for the next 4 weeks. All right, as promised, my official treat, the orange vanilla twist soft serve. It's the only way you can eat this ice cream. We're gonna end the day in my life by watching NFL Receiver. Well, we're going to. You're not going to watch it. I would get this video ripped down by the NFL, I'm sure. I'm sure the NFL is coming after my videos. I'm also pretty sure this came out a while ago, so we're really far behind, but really interesting. I'm a Lions fan, so I get to see St. Brown. She's a Packers fan, so she gets to see Devontae Adams, her ex, now on the Raiders. So some cool people to follow, so we're going to watch that tonight and kind of chill. Definitely appreciate all the support, too. Reading a bunch of YouTube comments and going through all those are super fun. I try and answer literally every question. Even if you're trashing me, I'll probably still respond because I appreciate the comments. So thank you guys very much, and thank you for joining along for a day in my life. A very successful day, and thanks for watching this far if you did. We're going to eat our ice cream and enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.